Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Azinne Williams. How are you all doing? Hope you guys are good. Hope you guys are fine. Okay guys, if you're new to my channel, kindly click on the subscription button, click on the notification bell to let you know whenever I post any new video. Okay guys, so today's episode on the Big Brother Naija reunion show was still about the fans and also about the viral moments, things that happened outside the house that made news, was all over social media and all that. So first of all, they talked about the fans, they talked about the fan wars, people directly fueling the fan wars and all that. So Messi was now talking, she was saying basically that, you don't need to fuel the fan wars, to get deals. That maybe some people do it, so that they can get deals, that she doesn't have to do anything like that or do anything messy to get deals. That even if you go to Babalawo, yeah, she said that. Even if you go to Babalawo, that is not gonna, any brand that doesn't want to sign you will not sign you and all that. And I'm like, who exactly are you talking to? Because from what Messi is talking about, she even said that she's saying all that because she felt hurt. And in my mind, I'm like, if there's somebody that did something to you, that is there, you better open your mouth and say it. Don't be like, basically what I got from everything she was saying, we know she was taking a direct jab at someone who I don't know, because she kept saying, you don't have to fight the winner, you don't to be relevant, you don't have to fight the runner-up, you don't have to fight the second runner-up. And Ebuka was like, you don't even have to fight anyone at all, because Ebuka even mentioned that he sees mercenaries do something like that too, and she was like, you know what, you don't have to do any of that, you don't have to fight me. That even she feels that that's kind of a weakness. I'm like, who are you talking to? Auntie in the Lord, who exactly are you talking to? She said that the reason why she's talking about it like that is because it hurts her and all that. So from then they moved on to social media. Ebuka was now talking about something that happened quite recently, before they were recording, between Jackie and Mashallah. I'm like, people of God, is that what we're going to be talking about today? I thought the reunion is all about what happened in the house, I was expecting the people to, talk about things that happened in the house. But then again, well, I'm not the organizer, so who am I to talk about it? Anyways, so they talked about, Jackie, the whole Jackie and Mashallah situation. You all remember, I think that was back in February. I even did a video about it where Mashallah said something like, it's not every day you're going to be working like Jackie. And Jackie took it up and she said a lot of unprintable things about Mashallah and all that. So that was the tweet. They even highlighted the tweet on the screen, to show everyone. So, so then I asked Jackie what prompted that. She said that the day before that day that they went for Messi's housewarming, and Mashallah said something like that in fact she even said that people always attacked her, the intelligent Jackie. I'm like, hey, Eba, intelligent Jackie indeed. That's what she said, that they always attack the intelligent Jackie, the Jackie that is always working, that people are always attacking her, and all that. And I'm like, okay, madam, okay, we hear you. She now said that when she now saw that, she now felt like, that Mashallah was attacking her. Mashallah was like, but that's not the spelling of your name. Maybe can't even try to tell her, like, babe, like, as a Nigerian, when you read that, what you're actually seeing is Jackie. She said, no, that's her name. Mashallah now pointed out to her, look at your name up there. Spelled Jackie, not Jackie, And her face was not looking somehow. I'm not like, hey, now wow. So she was not like, what happened when she saw it? She was not like, she have an issue with Mashallah and all that. So Mashallah on his own part said he didn't really have anything against her. He just, that he was shooting, he saw that. The Jackie now said, what happened was she now saw a lot of people tagging her, trolling her, like a lot of comments, under the tweet, trolling her. So she had to like put down what she wrote down there. Mashallah was like, he wrote that tweet and he dropped his phone because he was on a shoot. By the time he came back, that Jackie has already written all she wrote, and he was pissed, that he tried to call Jackie to know what's up, and Jackie was not picking, and Kim Oprah tried to call her, and Jackie caught in that, the truth is that is she didn't even speak with anyone, that she was in a meeting, that when she saw the tweet, she tweeted it and she went to a meeting. When she came out, she saw the tweet, she was in a meeting. I'm like, hey, August meeting, madam, plenty meetings. So Jackie was saying she was in a meeting, anyways guys, that's all was happening. She now said that the thing is, she felt like Mashallah was taking a jab at her. Then her brother, now when she came out from one of her meetings, because she's always busy, she always had the meeting meeting, that the meeting was a good meeting, that she was happy, she was feeling herself. Then her brother now called her like, what did you do? What did you write? She was like, well, just leave it, leave that one. I'm gonna teach what I'm gonna teach, something like that, And then she was, I think she said she was in the car or something, or I don't know where she said she was. Then Kim Prana called her, and Kim up asking her like, what you said wasn't right, blah 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 blah. And then Mashallah now started talking to her, because he was with Kim up at that point. He was not talking to her, insulting her. Mashallah said, I know insult you, I cursed you. Like he said he's not even gonna hide it. I cursed her. Everybody was not laughing, and all that. That in fact the thing escalated even to WhatsApp, because Mashallah was ranting on their WhatsApp group. All of them even agree, because I think it was actually Tasha that said something about the WhatsApp group. All of them agreed that Mashallah was ranting, and they were like, okay, Abuka asked, was it like a text or something? Then I said no, Mashallah was busy doing voice notes. That Jackie now said that when she came out from another meeting again, she now checked her WhatsApp, she now saw plenty, so Abuka was like, okay, how did you guys resolve it? Mashallah said like after a month she was having a party for his euphoria, I think, and Jackie now corrected him, now said it was 2 weeks. Then NK, according to Mashallah, MK called him and was like, okay, they want to come for the event. And when they now checked, he now saw he opened the door and he now saw Jackie. He was like, what now? But Jackie said, that when they came, they didn't even like say anything. They just hugged it out, and everybody was like, that kind of sweet stuff. Then Teacher now said that shows that Jackie read that stuff as another thing, and Mashallah read it as another thing. I think Mashallah wanted to say something. Teacher was like, what? Just hold on. Let her finish what she has to say. She said basically, text messages or text chats can often be misread or misunderstood, and we all agree with that. So Avela was asked before the whole matter died down. Avela was asked, you saw that, do you think that it was too much? Avela was like, when she saw that thing that Jackie wrote, she was like, ouch, like it was too much, it was too much. Jackie actually went. She really went there. You all remember, I think I did a video about that. Yeah, I actually did a video about that. I think it happened sometime in February. So moving on now, they now talked about fans and gifts and all that. So they now talked about this whole misconception, no, not misunderstanding that happened with Thelma and her car gift. People saying that fans bought the car for Thelma, and Thelma said, what happened was she went for a meet and greet, and also at the meet and greet there was this brand that was supposed to sign her, so everything was like 2-in-1 event, so when she came there, she saw a Benz, and she saw Blum Blum. That's what she said, she saw Blum Blum there. She was like, okay, fine, Benz and all that, but later she now found out the car was for her. It was a brand that now gave her the car, but then before then people were already snapping it and saying that fans bought her the car, and before she landed on Interblog Naija, it was trending. She said she didn't even post it then. It was not the next day she now posted that it was her brand, a brand decided that gave her the car. Everybody was like, nobody wanted to really believe her and all that. That it looks like a lot of people like negative stuff to trend and all that. But Tasha was not telling her, if they say your fans bought the car for you, that's not negative. But she was like, yeah, she gets, but it's like pushing the wrong narrative, all that. So Ebuka was not asking Avela about her fan base, if they, like the fact that they get you gifts and you feel like you owe them. Avela was not like, fans, that that she appreciates the little fans that she already has, but she doesn't know anything about that if her fans could get her a car, that she would like it to. In fact, the girl was honest to the T. She said, if her fans could get her a car, she would be honest about it, like she would be very, very happy about it, that she doesn't know that she's just happy with the little fans that she has. And it becomes like, but you have like quite a good following. She said, she does. So from there they went on a commercial break, people of God. When they now came back, hey, that was when we talked about the famous Audio Mowe. I thought I got the pronunciation right. Audio Mowe Chandon endorsement. You all know it was when they come out of the house, that kind of thing that happened. So people of God, they now, ask Mercy, what really happened there? What really happened, with this whole Moet thing? I don't know if I pronounced it correctly, but help me, people of God. They asked her what really happened with this Moet thing. So Mercy started telling us. She said that the brand reached out to her. They got to the office. They said they'll give her activations. I don't know what that is. And they are going to pay cash. Yeah, they're gonna pay cash and give her, some of their drinks and all that. She said that they actually had an oral agreement. That's gentleman's agreement. That's what we call it. That they had a gentleman's agreement, and all that, and they were. They agreed to pay, and Ebuka was like, okay, they had an oral agreement and they agreed to pay. So she now said, no, they actually paid. I'm gonna talk like her now. She said, they actually paid. She had to return money. Like, can you imagine? She did not say, can you imagine? But like, can you imagine more way, have an oral agreement with her, and then she now had to. Oh, Moe people, you people did not try. Anyway, she said they paid before, they've not signed though, but they just had like an oral agreement, and that it was a Wednesday night. The Thursday before then, a fan that was not, that doesn't like her, let me just use the word, went to reach out to them, and ask them, like, do you people know, because she actually put out a post about that. She now, the person now asked, do you people know her? The one person with her water mouth, that's according to what she said, now said, oh, we don't know Mercy, we don't work with her and all that, from Moet's side, and when Mercy saw it, she would now reach out to Chief Priest, because then she did have a management and all that. She now reached out to Chief Priest, like, you see, these people are doing that, so when she was there too, she said she was with her barrister, her lawyer, her lawyer now said, what's gonna happen, you're gonna return those people's money, you're gonna return their money, and they're gonna demand, in fact she demanded from them, they're gonna put out a public statement to show that they actually reached out to her, like a public apology. So Ebuka was like, do you think that was the right way to handle this? She's like, yeah, like, because Ebuka said it was just one person, that said that, not like everybody that said that, not like Moe as, not like all the people in Moe, because according to her, she said that those people said that they will get back to her because there are other people that are involved, but okay, I'm just gonna keep my own reservations. So she now said that was what happened, before it blew all over, it was on Instablog and all, but Moe people refused to put out a public apology to Mercy, because they're the ones that reached out to her. So that's basically what Mercy said, that happened with that audio deal, So maybe I was like, okay, yeah, that was basically it. So Mercy was like, oh, are you not going to talk about my audio house? And Ebuka did not talk about it. Then the show ended. Now, basically, that's what Mercy said. Now, knowing that I, for one, did a video on that when it happened. Okay, this is actually what happened. She said her part, but should I say what happened or should I not? Or maybe I should just reference you guys to the video. But basically what happened was, these people came out, Moe actually came out to say that they did not sign any Big Brother. They don't work with reality TV stars, that they did not, and you all know the people that are part of the Moe, I've forgotten what they call it. There's these people inducted into the Moe Hall of Fame or something like that. People like Toby Bakare, people like Timini, that's Dakore's brother, people like Mai Atafo, the famous Mai Atafo. Yeah, those people had a party. In fact, Mercy also mentioned about the party. She said that she put out a disclaimer, she's not gonna be going to the party, but I don't know if they invited her. But I know these are the people in Nigeria that are like part of the Hall of Fame. They're not even like signed to Moe, because Moe put out a statement. I remember then, it was a mess. What happened that time? It was a mess because Moe said, they came out to say that they do not sign reality TV stars. They don't even have like an ambassador, or it's not like Ciroc. They don't have an ambassador in West Africa. They came out to say it. I know I did that video. You can also go back to one of my videos back in, I think it was January or last year. Yeah, I think it was last year that I did that video. this whole mess was caused by, Cubana chief priest and all. So I still understand what Mercy is, saying. But then, yeah, that's her own version of what happened. But really, people of God, we all saw what happened. If you are, an internet person, if you're a social media person, Moet actually came out to say that no, they did not sign any Big Brother housemate, that they don't, and that is me putting it mildly. They hosted her quite all right. They did, courtesy of Cubana chief priest, because he's like, he's a celebrity barman, so yeah, that's expected. But yeah, that's basically what happened today in the Big Brother Naija show. Should I tag that video? I don't know. Or maybe you guys should just go and check for it yourself. It's somewhere there in my playlist. Yeah, go check it out yourself. So basically that's what happened. And at the end of the day, Ebuka told us that, and I think it's very important we hear this as fans, you are responsible for whatever you put out, no matter the housemates that you are supporting. If you come out here and say some vile things, some things that are not right, it's on you, not really on that housemate. So we should really be careful on things we put out on social media. Thank you so much, guys, for being part of my channel. If you've not already subscribed, kindly click on the subscription button, click on the notification bell to let you know whenever I post any new video. Till I come your way again, I remain your girl, Ezinne Williams. Have a beautiful day ahead. Bye, guys.